everybody, Tasha here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back, and to everybody new, hello and welcome. Oh, this little guy's looking the opposite way, so we have somebody new to introduce. Oh my goodness, look at this. Um, Oscar's got a new little buddy here, but first, for those of you new, I will introduce. You are looking at Oscar, and Oscar's a full-bodied silicone baby, and he is the Dwayne Awake #2 by Claire Taylor. And with him today is a little gift from my mom, and it's a little dachshund. And yeah, little hot dog. He's actually a Webkins, and he's so cute. Uh, my mom we were just there on Sunday over at my parents' house for dinner. And my mom has a little basket in her reading room. And it has a few or several little Webkins. They're all little Webkins. And they're all from years ago. It's really funny. My mom and I, this is going back, oh gosh. Oh, I would say about 15 years ago, because I know, like Gabe is 13, and I remember I opened his, like, account when he was just born, and I have been doing it along with my mom and my daughters, for a few years at that point, the Webkins. So we collected them, not really for the the animal, but for the tag, because we played on the Webkins. And that it was kind of, a hobby we did, a fun hobby. I still have my accounts. I think that it's the site still exists. But anyways, oh, he's over there. Well, let's see where we can put him for now so you all can see him. But I'm going to change Oscar. Oh, yeah, you still can't see him there. I'm just trying to see it in the view. Oscar has a couple, you can see his little face, I guess. Oscar has a couple, there we go. Pieces from Jacadi that have the little dachshunds on them, and so I had pointed that out. I was like, oh my gosh, I never really noticed she had a dachshund in there, because we donated most of our Webkins, or my daughters, played with them, and whatever happens to little stuffed animals and things along the way. But my mom kept some special ones, some special cute ones, and I think they're pretty much all dogs because they're doggy people. And occasionally if she has, like, a friend over that has like a young child or something, if somebody falls in love with one, she'll give them, you know. It's just one of those things she does. And I don't think I ever took note of the dachshund, I guess, or I, was just thinking of it. I had brought Stellan, my Levi, over there. And even though I've had Stellan for a couple years now, I never brought him over for a visit to my parents' house. Um, and he was the year before last that I started. I think I brought Oscar. I brought him last Christmas and the year before last. Before that, I just, I think I had brought a couple dolls over that summer previously just to like show my mom what the hobby was, what the dolls were like. But prior to that, I hadn't. So I realized when we were going out the door, I wasn't even going to bring a doll, but just figuring how to button this to put it back away. I kind of make myself, when I take the clothes off of the babies, to, button things up and fold them and stuff, I put everything in Ziploc baggies before I put it back in the drawers. I would say probably about 75%, or maybe a little less, but I'm getting there, of my doll clothes is I now have in baggies, because I think we were talking about this in membership. It's just I like storing them that way, so that, if things are sitting for a while, or when I swap out uh, clothing for seasons and I keep them in storage totes and stuff, that everything, still stays good. So I always make myself kind of, no matter what I'm doing, I make myself fold up the outfit. Anyway, he's going to go into this. I was going to put him in this the other day, in another video, and just wound up not changing him. So this is, I've been dying to get him in this, and now it's getting chilly. So these are little foxes here. It's a set. It's all Jacadi. It's from Auntie Kelly. So I'll describe the outfit as I'm putting it on him. So it's a white bodysuit with a Peter Pan collar, and it has on each side of the collar, it has a little fox embroidered in a, I guess I call that like a rust color, maybe. And then it has a short all in a corduroy. It has the suspenders, it has the crisscross in the back, and it's in that rust color. It has two little pockets on the front, and it has the beautiful little Jacadi buttons in the silver, in the appropriate places that you'd have the little snaps on something like this. And then I'm pairing it with these mustard socks. And then it also has, it didn't all come together, obviously, but Auntie Kelly sent this all together. A sweater, a cardigan, and the top of it is navy blue, goes down past midway, and then you see 1, 2, 3, 4 fox faces across. And then it has like a like a line, but like underlining, going underneath the faces of like that, like a darker rust color, and then like an off-white on the bottom. So it's really cute. It all matches up together. So I didn't have a topic today, but I'm thinking to myself, and I'm gonna put a disposable diaper on him, because I think this cloth diaper, this Grovia Butter, is gonna be a little bit bulky. The Jacadi clothing, and this is a 1-month size, by the way, for Oscar. The Jacadi clothing is a little bit more fitted, and the bulkier diapers, sometimes they just take up room, and they make the outfits a little bit more difficult to get on and stuff. So I'm just gonna put one of his cottery diapers on him, and I've been loving these for when I'm using disposable, because these are super soft. I've found for the drink and wet, I love them the best. Their absorbency, and then the way that they wick the water away and hold it, feels like the diaper is dry. Like when I did his drink and wet with this diaper to try it out, I almost thought that nothing went through him, because to the touch, it was not wet. It was really, really neat, more so than any diaper, good quality like Pampers or Huggies. I can tell you that, I will definitely, if my children don't go with cloth diapers, when they have kids, This is what I would recommend for a cloth diaper for them is the Cottery. You know, if I were going to have another baby, this is absolutely for disposable use. This would be the brand diaper I would be buying. So I like to, you know, put on the dolls the things that are soft and quality and, you know, what I would actually put on a living baby. So anyway, I didn't have a topic to talk about. I just wanted to, you know, catch up with you all, make a video this week, and change Oscar into this outfit. So I figured, you know, take the opportunity. So being this outfit had, you know, three pieces to it. And, you know, it has the foxes on it and stuff. As you all probably heard, I was, you know, describing it. And some of you may be saying, well, we're looking at it. So why are you like, you know, describing it in such detail? Well, I want to give a shout out to my friend Nicole. And she is, oh, Nicole, you know what? I didn't think of this ahead of time. So I am going to do my best to guess because she changed her. She used to be Nicole's Little Ones. So you all might remember her from a few years ago. It's now, is it Nicole's Precious Little Ones? Precious. I am going to put a link to Nicole's channel below. I can't off the top of my head. I'm getting it mixed up maybe with part of Maribet's channel. But I'll put a link below. As it happens sometimes in this hobby, like I met Nicole, I believe it was actually through Kimberly at Kimberly's Cocoon. She had like given her a shout out. I think she had met her in person actually, Nicole, and that's when I connected with Nicole and started watching her channel. And you know, as it happens in not only in this hobby but in life, sometimes we lose track of one another, you know. Life gets busy and you know, that happens. And I lost track of Nicole like probably like 2 years ago. And she at one time, you know, her own life was, you know, hectic and busy. So was mine. I believe she wasn't making videos for a period of time. And then I guess when she came back, she changed her channel name. I'm not even really sure, but nevertheless, she had changed her channel name. I didn't know she was here on YouTube, and she had saw me comment on a mutual friend's channel about a week ago, and she's like, "Hi Tasha, it's Nicole from Nicole's Little Ones." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, Nicole!" Because I really love Nicole. You know, she's an amazing person. And Nicole is blind. So back in the day, I say back in the day, but you know, a few years ago, um, you know, that was something I always remember to do on my channel, because it wasn't just Nicole, in our Reborn community, that's blind. We have many people in the community that are, you know, vision impaired, either completely blind or, you know, vision impaired to where they, you know, they really can't see what is on the screen. So anyway, now that I'm aware, of course, that Nicole is, you know, here and on YouTube again, of course, I've caught up a bit and watched, you know, some videos on her channel. It's just so great to see her. She's, you know, you all should check out her channel. She's an amazing person. She's really, you know, down to earth, and she did a video. In fact, that's what I'll link below, is the last video that I saw of hers. I'm sure she's done more since the last one I saw, but it was like, oh, she was explaining how she does things. She opened some Happy Mail, and she um shared how she figures out like what stuff looks like and what size things are and stuff of that nature. So that was really really cool to see, and especially being that I hadn't seen Nicole in a couple years, and you know it was just neat to see the even more technology and things that she has available to help her with these things, which I thought was super cool. So I didn't have a topic, but seeming it popped up in my head as I'm describing this outfit and thinking some of y'all might be wondering why, especially those that, are regular viewers on my channel. I mean, I I would say I probably often describe things a bit, but um not to the extent that I did today. I used to, and I'm going to start again because I, thank you, Nicole, reminded me that again, it's not just her here. It's um, I had oh geez, let's see. Well, Lulu and Mr. B um used to visit my channel. They are at Strawberry Moon's Reborns, and they are a blind couple. I believe they are still on YouTube. If I'm pretty sure. Again, we just sometimes they're it's it's a big community. It's there's a lot of us here, and when you're coming in new, like, the people, some of the folks that I met when I was new, you're making your way around and, getting to know people, right? So, it does happen that sometimes you do lose track along the way. Um, we try not to, we try to, keep in touch, but anyway, it's always great to see an old friend, right? To see somebody pop up that you were like, oh, I lost track of you. It's so, so nice. And, and truly, people that, I don't know, just, that you really enjoy, so yeah, it wasn't only Nicole, and there was definitely a few other ladies that I didn't even know about that would say to me thank you, because I'm blind, I'm legally blind, or I'm vision impaired, and thank you for being so descriptive, because that's their way of seeing. So I think I don't I need socks in this color, I think, for Oscar. I could do white, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to do white, but I guess the mustard is goes all right. You all can let me know in the comments. What do you all think? Do you think that these socks match okay, the mustard color with the rust? So it's like it's definitely, rust and then, mustard. And then of course the bodysuit is white, and it's just a nice crisp white with the Peter Pan collar. Just he just looks so, like a little man. The little doggy, which needs a name. Now I didn't put the sweater on because I should. You know what? I'm not going to put the sweater on here on YouTube, but I will put the sweater on to take some photos. So also, and always check out the description, folks, in my video. You have to expand it, the bar going down, it drops the description bar. In the description, there is always a link to my Instagram. So if you'd like to follow me over on Instagram, see pictures of Oscar and all the babies in my collection. There's always a link. In addition, there is always a link to my channel membership, which is the Pixie Squad. You can also just click the blue join button next to subscribe, but I know that on some devices, they're not able to see that blue join button. So there's, just in case, there's always in the description of the video, there's always a link for membership as well. That is $1.99 a month, and it's a lot of fun. So it's like kind of behind the scenes, and I'm sharing my whole journey in new journey in painting Reborns in there. And just, I do most of my live streams in there. There's lots of perks for less than the price of a cup of coffee a month, and it supports my channel. But either way, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Stick around because everyone here watching is supporting me as well, so we appreciate all of you. And so yeah, this video turned into a bit of awareness of blind. And I think Nicole said that this was like a blind awareness month. I know it's breast cancer awareness month, October. I didn't know that it was blind awareness month. So that was something that I learned over on Nicole's channel. And it's definitely something to keep in mind as far as for all of us as channel creators. I always found that it was even more fun describing what you all were looking at. And also, you know what? I'll slap this sweater on him while I'm yammering on. But also what I found was it was helpful to me because I'm the type of person that when I watch videos, 9 times out of 10, I am not just sitting, it's a real treat if I get to curl up with a cup of coffee or sit down and hold a baby or something and actually watch a Reborn video. Usually I'm just catching, a few friends' videos and other YouTube. I do watch other stuff on YouTube while I'm doing things throughout the day. So I might even have like my phone in my pocket and my Bluetooth in. And if it's like, it just depends on what video I'm watching. I mean, if I really need to be looking, I will, or I'll be like glancing at it. A lot of times I'll have videos on while I'm painting, so I'm kind of looking over and stuff. But if I'm not, looking directly at things, then if things are being described, then I also don't miss, Look at the back of this, how adorable this is. So it crisscrosses, across his back. I'm just holding him that way for a moment as I was putting the sweater on. It's just so cute. Oh my goodness. Say thank you, Auntie Kelly and Cousin Monroe. Since I mentioned Auntie Kelly, I will also, I know a lottie that follow my channel do follow Kelly Girl with Monroe, but just in case, I will put her channel in the description below as well. And she has beautiful Monroe over there, who is the same sculpt as Oscar. She's very different, but they are the same sculpt. And we have a lot of fun comparing like the similarities and the differences of the two of them. And Oscar and Cousin Monroe are just thick as thieves. And anyways, Auntie Kelly had this because she had a baby boy in her collection at one point. And she had sent this along for Oscar because she knew that I loved it and wanted to get it this with the foxes. I'm really, those of you um that follow my channel, I'm sure you all know that anything animals is up my alley. And these colors are also up my alley. I love the rusts and the mustards and all the earthy tones. It's my thing. So, and these colors happen to look gorgeous on Oscar. Look at that. So I've left the sweater open, and I've tucked it under the Peter Pan collar, but it's just kind of laying open. So I just, ooh, doesn't he look so cute? And we'll switch this passy out for this bibs passy out for a rust color one. And this little doggy, we have to give him a name. And I probably cut myself off telling you all the whole Webkin story, but I think y'all got the gist. That's something we used to do. And so, yeah, so my mom said I could take this little guy home, and she said, she thought he'd be really cute in photos with the baby. So I thought that was so sweet, that my mom was, thoughtful like that. And in the next video, I will tell you all about what my parents thought of Stellan. Well, I really didn't get much of a reaction out of my dad because I don't think he really realizes one doll from the next. But I definitely did for my mom, and that was cool. So I will tell you all about that in the next video. So thank you for hanging out with me today, and we will see you all next time. God bless.